So people then said, well, you got to trade John Wall. Not easy because he makes so much money. And the thing
Almost
about John Wall, I'll say
impossible.
this, is he will give you games like last night. I think he's capable of doing that every night when he plays with intensity, actually hustles on. Like you could see he wanted that game last night. But there are so many other games where he loafs. The guy who supposedly wants out is Bradley Beal. To me, that's the one guy that I'd want to
Even though he refuted it, but again, you can't believe when he's talking after the game with Dennis Scott.
And his agent refuted.
And this is speculation, but remember there was the anonymous Wizards player who sent a message to Stephen A. Smith who said, the quote was, John is the problem. We all love Coach Brooks. Everybody wants to eat. That whole thing. That felt like it was coming from Bradley Beal. Could be another player. Don't know. It felt like it was Bradley Beal. So Bradley Beal wanting out makes sense if he's staring at Ernie Grunfeld saying same S for 7 years. But they do tantalize you. When they give you a performance like they did last night, they make you think, you know what? They could go on a run. And just a couple years ago, Scott Brooks' first year, disastrous start. They were sub 500 through 35 games. And then they turned it on and ended up winning 49 games, made it to within a game of the Eastern Conference Finals.
But what's the end game? I mean, do you truly believe this is a championship team? Or even a team that can get to a conference finals?
No, but it might be as good as you could be for the next several years.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you this.
You're not going to be able to trade John Wall. Not with that contract.
Toronto right now looks like they are better than everybody else in the Eastern Conference. And I know there are other teams like the Milwaukee Bucks who are off to a good start. The Celtics are struggling. The Celtics seem to play. Look, the Celtics were a game away from making it to the NBA Finals last year, and they didn't have Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving. So you thought, they're going to be better.
By the way, Gordon Hayward gives you about 20 minutes and 5 points every night.
Right. So,
and I think they're going to pick it up.
I think they'll pick it up, but I do think it's kind of open in the East. Like, is it a lock that the Toronto Raptors make it to the NBA Finals? No.
No. But do you think that the Wizards are on the level of the Toronto Raptors?
No, but I think they could be on the level. I don't think the Bucks are that much better than the Washington Wizards when the Wizards play like they did last night. What do the Bucks have? The Bucks have Giannis. Okay, they've got Giannis.
It's tough to say that when
their second best player is Chris Middleton.
He's good. Chris Middleton's good.
He's good. So are Bradley Beal and John Wall.
I know, but those guys don't get along.
I think they get along okay. I think they get along okay.
I don't think they get along that well.
I don't know. Depends on what you want to believe.
I think they fake it.
Maybe. When they play like they did last night and they play inspired, I want to keep it together. That's where I am.
But then when they lose to the Nets at home, you're like, all right.
Well, I don't actually care if they lose, as long as they're playing hard and they're leaving it all out on the floor, I'm okay with it.
I mean, last week we would all hit that panic button.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hit it now and watch another 15 games or so and see where they're at. See where they're at the midpoint of the year. Do they get to 500 or slightly above 500? I said that I thought they'd get to 15 and 15. Looking at the schedule, which maybe they'll get there, but maybe not quite there.
I think I threw that out there. 15 and 15 is a reasonable maybe.
And then they can pick it up.
All right, let's
couple of tough games here coming up. Wednesday, tomorrow at New Orleans, and then Friday at Philly.
All right, let's hear from you. Do you want to blow them up this week? Last week it was unanimous.
By the way, if somebody offered a deal though for John Wall, I would make that deal.
It's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I hold on to Beal.
Yeah, but he's the most valuable commodity you got. You're going to get the best return for Beal.
If you do blow it up, you're probably. It's a rebuild. Even if they still have two of their alleged big three.
Although this is what I don't know about John Wall. What if John Wall plays better without Beal, and the team responds better without Beal?
I don't think so.
It doesn't seem to be that way. It seems like
to kick it out too.
When John didn't play last year, the whole everybody eats thing, and there was a better team atmosphere.
Yeah, but that only lasted for a while, right? Then they tailed off.
Tailed off at the end.
They did real well.
But John came back at the end.
Yeah, but I think they did real well with John, and then even at the end without John, they didn't do quite as well. Yeah. Let's go to, let me see. Let's go to Drew in D.C. Drew, what's up?
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing, man? Happy holidays.
What's up,
you
Drew?
too, man. What's up?
Hey, I was one of the very few ones. I didn't think he was blowing up the team, but like I said, if they could get a trade for John Wall, which would be hard, I would be up for it. But also, in the hindsight, this is the first time that I see Scott Brooks not rewarding these guys when he lineup change and put Keith Morris on the bench. he solidified. I think he's sending a message to Ernie Grunfield by sitting Mahimi on the bench. I don't care how much you pay him. I won't play the guys that I feel that's going to give me a better opportunity to win. I think he's really taking control of the team after that last year they had. But I still think they need a defensive-minded assistant coach to help them out, man. Y'all keep up the great work.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Well, they have to have one on the staff. They have like 10 coaches. When I watch the NBA, there's like 6 guys behind the bench. There's got to be one defensive guy in there.
And Scotty Brooks should be able to play whoever he wants.
Yeah.